Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have to put you over here. I forgot my little camera tripod, like my yellow croc. I'm in New Plymouth right now, just starting the process of getting my sinus surgery. It's not a cosmetic surgery, it is for my breathing issues. There's like muscle, like I can't even like get anything up there. It's all grown in, so I can't really smell and I can't breathe through my nose, and also my septum's deviated. I'll write on screen though what the actual surgery is I'm having. It's like a septoplasty, bilateral something, and then like FES, I don't really know, but it's to do with chronic inflammation from like allergies, and then it's also just genetics because my dad's side of the family has terrible nose issues. I'm about to go and get my CT scan. This video is going to be all about the surgery, my recovery process. I know a bunch of you are on the waiting list for this surgery or you've already had it, and yeah, it was super requested to do a vlog on it, which actually surprised me because I didn't realize how common it was. I'm getting Dr. Steventon to do my surgery. He did my tonsils like years ago. I was still an adult though, and recovery as an adult is a lot worse than as a child. Apparently the recovery for this isn't as painful, so that's good. I'll just feel fatigued for a couple of weeks. I can't wait to be able to breathe like if you can see my nostril pinching in, I can get a tiny bit of air up my nose right now because I haven't got actual hay fever today, but if I've also got allergies, it's like so congested. I've started mouth breathing a lot, especially when I sleep, when I talk, when I eat, like it's just not good. I'm so excited too to be able to smell, because even like the perfume I got from Shan's wedding as a bridesmaid, like I've been using it, I don't even know what it smells like, and I've been like cooking beautiful meals. We're doing HelloFresh, I can't smell them. I'm probably over seasoning everything because I can not taste as strongly either. So I'm so excited, it's gonna be great. Like I can't wait to smell all the smells. I'm hoping I'll feel better after like a week because I have work I need to do, like clients that I've booked in to do campaigns with and stuff like that, and I kind of need to be back in Auckland for those. But I bought my tripod and my computer and everything, so worst case scenario I can like work down here. You can't fly after you get your sinus surgery done for 3 weeks, which is why I drove down. So yeah, just as soon as I feel better I'm gonna drive back up to Auckland. Did end up going private, for those of you wondering. I tried to get on the public wait list and they pretty much said I wasn't eligible because the waiting list is over 2 years long. That's how common of a surgery it is. I was willing to wait, like I waited about 6 months just to kind of see, but then they were like, oh actually the list is so full, like we can't, you're not even on it properly. I just bit the bullet and paid for it. It's about 12 grand, so I have to pay $700 today. I think it's $712 or something like that for the CT scan. So that's basically an image they take of your sinuses and like your skull and everything that's back here, and they use it as a reference photo when they're operating. And then I think on the day of surgery I have to pay about $6 grand, which is like the theatre fees, anesthesiologist, it's a mouthful, all that stuff, and then I pay the remainder to the doctor himself. So yeah, it's definitely broken the bank a little bit. So yeah, it's not ideal, but I just bit the bullet and I'm just getting it done, and at least this way I can show you guys what it's like who are on the waiting list. We're really killing it with the angles today. Okay guys, I am back from my CT scan. I really wish I could have filmed in there because the contraption was huge. The woman who did my scan didn't leave me alone for even like a second to pull my camera out, and I didn't want to make her uncomfortable. We didn't have the conversation that I'm a YouTuber, and so she might have got like a fright. And also it's a very quick turnaround. I was only in there for like 10 minutes, so I just didn't want to like, you know, waste your day. But I'll insert a photo. This is what it looks like. Pretty painless and fast. It wasn't one of those huge tube ones that you have to go all the way in. It was just like my head. I did feel a little bit like, ooh, I'm stuck in here, but I just like push the thought out of my mind. And also I just kept my eyes closed the entire time, so you could do that if you had claustrophobia. I think it'd be okay because it's just like your head under it, and they zip you in and out a few times before they take the scan just to like test it out. And then the scan only took about, I think she said it was 13 seconds. You can just hear the machine going around and you just keep really still. They put sponges on either side of your head so that you don't move around too much. And she also got me to blow my nose beforehand, which I'm not really like snotty. My congestion's more like my tissue and stuff that's inflamed. I did that anyway. I guess it's just to make sure sinuses are clear. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you. It said on my PDF that they emailed me prior to the appointment that I might have to wear a gown, but I just wore all my normal clothes. I just checked I didn't have any piercings in, and that I didn't have any removable metal stuff in my mouth like denture trays or something. I've got that wire on the back of my bottom teeth from when I had braces, but she's like, oh, that's not removable, is it? And I said no, and she was like, that's okay. So if you have that too, don't worry, they can still do it. All done and dusted. I just paid up $712 later. I'm gonna go meet with my dad for lunch now, maybe check out the op shop, and then I've got to head home and do some work. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow after I've rang Southern Cross. I just figured they'd be in touch with like my surgery time, but they haven't, and mum seems to think I have to ring them and ask. Hello guys, I just woke up and it is the day after. I just rang Southern Cross. So my surgery is at 9 AM tomorrow, and if you're getting the same surgery, I think this is with any surgeries, I'm not allowed food after midnight today, and then I'm allowed water up until 8 AM tomorrow morning. Just no breakfast tomorrow morning basically, so that's nice and easy. It's a good time to have the surgery, so I'm not having to like wait all day without food. Seems pretty straightforward. She had to ask me some COVID questions. Sorry if you can hear aircraft in the background. My parents live in an airport. If you have followed me for like 7 years, you might remember that from my very early videos. I can just see the plane like on the tarmac right now. I also asked her, does that mean I won't be staying overnight because I'm coming in at 9 AM, and she said so long as Mr. Steventon is happy with my recovery and everything, I shouldn't have to stay overnight, so that's quite good. I might pack a semi-overnight bag, like just put pajamas or something in there just in case. So excited to be able to smell again, breathe again. It's gonna be amazing. Today my nose is so bad. I just can't get any air up there. I'm so sick of feeling so stuffy. So I'm very excited to get it done. But anyways, that's all my updates for right now. I'm just editing the video thus far. I also have this vlog with Liv where we eat hot dogs. It's like a mukbang. Actually, that'll probably be up before this, so I'll link it at the end of the video. And yeah, I've got some emails to do. I'm just organizing order of Lush right now because I want to do a full face of Lush cosmetics as part of my full face series. I saw on their website they have quite a lot of, you know, they got foundation, concealer, mascara, lipstick, way more products than I remember them having. I feel like they used to just have lipsticks for ages. Hopefully I'm ordering the right foundation colors for me. I don't know. Also, I don't know what their squeaking is. I can't tell if there's like a nest of birds on the roof or if this is just squeaking because it's really windy and we're in like a literal aircraft hangar. The rest of the day is gonna be pretty chill. I'm just gonna pack my hospital bag and stuff. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow, the day of the surgery. Woo woo. Good morning guys, it's the morning of surgery now. I'm just packing my hospital bag and sculling water. I've got like 2 minutes left where I can have water and then I'm not allowed anymore for the rest of the day. Mom's here. She's gonna head off when I go through the theatre, but it's very nice having some company. I've got my little band on and I just had my blood pressure taken, and they put like something under my tongue. I'm guessing it was to get temperature, and that was all fine. I also had to have my height and weight taken, so like trigger warning. But you know, they got to do it. And yeah, oh, I need to fill out my menu too. This is very posh, you know, you really get what you pay for. I haven't actually paid yet, but I think you pay when you leave because they don't know for sure how long you'll be in theatre and stuff. I thought you'd pay beforehand, but you don't. I'll probably have to stay overnight, so something to know if you're having a similar surgery. Sorry, the lighting in here is really scary. I don't know why. I have to put packing in my nose just to stop any like leaking because, you know, blood and stuff will be coming out. I can't take that out until 6 AM tomorrow. So yeah, I'll stay overnight, but at least I get my money's worth, I guess. I assume it's the same price, I don't know, but I'll get my breakfast tomorrow. But yeah, it's been pretty speedy so far. It's only like 9:30. We got here at 9. I'm already in here. I filled out all my forms prior online, so that sped up the process a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill out what meals I would like for my breakfast and dinner and wait for the anesthesiologist, I can never say that word, to come in, and I don't know what they do. I guess they just like give you a consult or something. I'll try vlog again, but this is pretty much all I can show you prior to surgery. Room tour. This is my room. It's a mini fridge, and then there's like an ensuite in there with a shower, which is cool. Little TV. That's my blanket that keeps you extra warm, and my socks. I've got these compression socks on. They're like knee-high socks, and then you wear these over so you don't like slip on the lino when you're walking. Safe feet. They've got little grippies on them. What else can I show you? There's my remote, the TV, the TV channels. There's a phone in here, but I have my phone anyway. And then there's like a bed thing. I'm so happy there's a mini fridge. I actually bought some kombucha so I could put it in the mini fridge, which is pretty cool. Here's my remote for the for the bed. Oh, my boob's nearly out again. This is becoming a real issue. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. There's no nipple. Okay, so it doesn't count. Oh my gosh, what if that happens during my surgery? He's just gonna see my boob. No. I do have it on properly. I guess I'll be lying down, so it'll just like stay like that. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll be passed out. So yeah, we're just chilling. I bought my Nintendo. I don't know how long we'll have to wait for. Probably only half an hour because I just took my Panadol and she said that... Yeah. So I must be going in like half an hour for my surgery because they give you the paracetamol half an hour beforehand. So yeah, I don't think I'll have to wait very long at all. So if I don't see you before the surgery, wish me luck. Just kidding, it's already happened. Hopefully I don't get black eyes. Apparently that doesn't happen with this surgery because it's not cosmetic. Kind of scary, but also exciting. I can't wait to smell again. So here's my before. Hello. Hello. I just got out of the surgery and I'm very tired and I can't talk very well, but I'll talk to you soon. And it all went good, and I had a lemonade popsicle. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. Hello, it's me again. My nose just started bleeding, so I had to put this on a vlog later because I can't really talk. Hey guys, you can't see me that well, but just checking in, getting a lot of pressure behind my eyes. It's not really pain, it's just like lots of pressure, which is uncomfortable. And also my mouth tastes really bad, so if you get the surgery, I think you should bring peppermints with you. Yeah, Mum might pop in soon to say hi. It's been about 3 hours now since my surgery. I'm just having ice water because that helps my spit not be so thick. It's quite hard to swallow and talk. But it's getting better. Like before I couldn't talk at all, and now I can talk a little bit. Also my nose started bleeding, so I had to call her and she put this thing on it to absorb the blood. So yeah, probably just have a sleep once Mum comes and says hey. Once she goes, I'll have a sleep. Because I'm still pretty tired. I'm trying to keep my head forward so the blood doesn't go down my throat and it comes into the padding, because that can give you an upset tummy if you have too much blood that goes down. But the nurse just said that now it shouldn't be too bad, it shouldn't be bleeding too much anymore because all the padding absorbs it. It just feels like a strong kind of headache and it's hard to explain, but it's very stuffy. So maybe tonight I'll have some of that drug and that will help me. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. Pretty good. I didn't get nauseous or anything. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.
is now Saturday and I had surgery on Thursday and my pain's pretty good. Just took off my, like, I don't know what this is called, the little, I don't want to show you guys too much blood, but it's like the thing that wraps around your head. I just had a little break from it because it started to hurt my ears a bit because I've been wearing it for like 2 days straight. But yeah, nothing's trickled out in like 10 minutes, which is good. So I think it's starting to clot up. The worst part was getting the padding pulled out, but I'll tell you guys more about that in a few days when I can talk a little bit better. It's like day 3, I guess, technically. In terms of pain, it's not bad. It's just like uncomfortable because you're stuffy and you can't really get any air in your nose or like really talk very well or open your mouth very wide to like eat, that kind of thing. I still have to be careful to sit forward so blood doesn't trickle down my throat and it comes out my nose. But yeah, I think it's starting to clot up. I'm just playing my Nintendo. Yesterday I couldn't because the motion of the game was just like too much. I'm feeling a bit more mentally alert today. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in another day or 2 with updates. I think that's the worst of it over. Just the first 24 hours was like intense and now it's starting to get better. So that's good. Hey guys, still in bed, swallowing and breathing. It's way easier, like I can talk a little bit easier now too. So it's all clotted up and dried from me wearing that thing, which is good. And now, I don't know if you can see, but it's like fully covered. Not my breath fogging up. Yeah, it's like a full seal. So I can still feel this like gunk in my nose, but at least this is like holding it in, I guess. It's kind of gross. My surgeon was like, it's gonna feel like you want to blow your nose, but that's not the best thing to do, obviously, because even though it feels congested, like it's mainly just swollen skin and stuff in there. So just like leave it. And then on Thursday, so a week from the surgery, I can use that sinus rinse stuff. And that should like dislodge heaps of things. Hopefully it's a bit better by then. And then on Friday I have my post-op appointment. I can now sleep not completely on my back, but you know, with my head back way more. I don't have to sit upright like this. I may have swallowed some blood, but I've been trying not to. I was able to have a shower yesterday for the first time, which was good because I've just been using these wipes that they gave me at the hospital, which like did the trick. You're not allowed to shower for the first few days because the steam can make your nose like bleed out again, and yeah, no hot beverages or like soups or anything. You have to be really careful. So I just had like a really quick lukewarm shower. Like honestly, pain wise it's not bad. I just feel weak and like really tired, so having a shower like really took it out of me. I'm guessing the next few days will be pretty similar, so I'll talk to you when all these scabs are like falling out. First like 24 hours was definitely the worst. 24 to 48 hours and getting the padding out. I'm just sipping water all the time and constantly applying lip balm because all the mouth breathing is like, it's a lot. I feel very dry. That's my updates for today. Alright guys, it's time to try my sinus rinse out. It's day 6 now. Hey guys, it's now day 6. I picked off all the crusty bits on my nose yesterday, just up to like the entrance. I think I'm supposed to do this on day 7, but I'm just gonna do it today because my post-op appointment's in the morning. I've never used this before, but my dad just did it. He's also got a bad nose and he does these, so he showed me how to do it. So now I'm gonna make up my one. I thought I'd just film it because if you're having the same surgery, you might be curious. Okay, so it comes with, I'm like unboxing haul. So you just use one of these per rinse. See the toilet? No. Kind of an eyesore. I'm not going to read the instructions, I'm just going to do what my dad did. I'll tell you down more because I'll be mounted down to do it. I don't even know if this will show on camera, but I just thought I'd video it anyway. Okay. Oh wait, I need to put in the sachet first, I think. I'm actually a little bit scared for this. It just looks really creepy how it just shoots out of your nose. Hoping I don't like, I don't know, probably heaps of blood will come out, so maybe I'll have to cut away because I don't want to gross people out. I don't think you're allowed blood on YouTube, it might demonetize me. It's like the perfect amount of warmness. Then you put this thing in, it's got a hole in the top. Give it a mix, and then see it just squirts out the top like this. I'm really scared. Okay, I guess I just bend over the sink.
You doing your nose?
Yeah.
Oh, how's it going?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh.
I'm just about to.
You want Mum to come and have a look?
No.
Oh.
I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. Just go lightly on one side. Get over the basin.
Okay.
I've never seen it done.
And just push it very,
I
very
don't.
slowly.
It will make me more nervous if everyone watches.
Oh, I won't watch.
So I'll just do it.
Just push it.
I'll just call out to you if something goes wrong.
Just push it lightly. Yeah, just push it lightly.
It'll be fine.
Just put it up the nose. You don't have to touch the nose.
You can have a shower washing your hands.
No, I'm doing it.
Do
No.
this. Oh, there you go. Just slowly. It won't hurt you. It's just harmless.
Okay.
Just make sure you block that nostril off, the one that's using it. The other nostril will be open. Just there you go. Bend over.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Please get. It's not coming through. It's all. Oh, I just squeezed pretty hard. It's not coming out. I can barely even get any air through, so maybe I'm doing it too early. Try a few more times. It worked that time. Okay, I'm not trying to frighten anyone, it's actually not that bad. The thought of it was worse than doing it. It's just like when you're at the pools and you get water up your nose. If I use tough, no, keep going on this side. Oh. There's actually not much coming out. Quite surprised. I've had a few little chunks come out. Used up half the thing, so I'll do the other side. Let's see if this nostril's less blocked. I can't stop laughing after I do it. It just feels ridiculous. I don't really like doing it. Yeah. I think this is meant to be really good for the inside of your nose because it's got like saline. It's like antiseptic, you know. So it's nice for up in there. I'm not getting heaps of gunk out. There's definitely some, but it's not as bad as I thought. Okay, let's try again. almost finished. It's not as bad as I thought. Barely any's going in my throat, so that's good. Does activate my gag reflex a little bit, I'm not sure why. The pipe inside is like shorter. We'll try on this side. Oh, that was a good one. Heaps came out. It doesn't hurt, so that's good. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna get. Okay. All in all, not that bad. Oh, okay, more's coming out. I'll stop vlogging. That wasn't that bad. Also, energy levels way better today. I can get now a tiny slither of air up my nose. It just kind of feels like tingly, you know, like when you're about to sneeze, because my tissue is obviously still sensitive in there, but I don't feel dissimilar now to I felt before my surgery, because I could barely, like I couldn't really breathe through my nose then, and my energy levels weren't great, so I feel like I'm back where I was, but I'm still recovering. So from now on, my energy will just keep going up and up. So yeah, I'll probably end the vlog soon, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow after my post-op appointment, let you know what happens in that appointment, how much it is and everything, how I'm feeling a week after the surgery. So yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm at a payphone. I really hate when I start to vlog and someone pulls up behind me. It's a nice old, it's like elderly people, they won't mind. So let's find a little spot here for my camera. I actually bought my tripod today. I'm at a payphone trying to go home. Where are the plans we made for two? Should I do my hair up? It might be annoying though if I'm lying down. My bun might be in the way. Guys, this is so random, but on another note, do you have any tips for dandruff? I've never struggled with this before. I do wonder if it had something to do with that keratin I had, but that was so many months ago now, and it's only started like maybe a month ago, this dandruff. So it's probably just change of seasons. But do you guys know of any good like scalp moisturizing shampoos? Like maybe that's what I need, because I've tried this shampoo which is meant to be good for like dermatitis on your scalp, and that did nothing. So I don't think it's like a fungally, you know, it's not like a skin condition kind of thing. It's just like dry skin. You won't be able to see it probably. But I just washed my hair yesterday, and yeah, I just feel like even double shampooing, I still get little flakes. My scalp's just really dry at the moment, so any tips would be really much appreciated. Thank you. Since we're like getting so raw and real in this vlog, why not just tell you about one other issue, you know, my scalp dandruff. I just arrived at the, what is this even called? Ear, nose and throat specialist. I just arrived at the ear, nose and throat specialist, Mr. Steventon, his offices. I didn't go to someone in Auckland just because I wanted mum to be able to assist me in getting better, instead of being in a flat with all these people that are busy and working. So there was that, and also he did my tonsillectomy, and I was really happy with it. I've never had any tonsil issues since then. Prior to that, I was being hospitalized for pus blisters forming in my throat. Like I would always have severe tonsillitis, so it's a really big issue for me. Ear, nose, throat issues must just run in my family, I don't know. So yeah, he did a great job of that surgery. That's why I wanted to go back to him. I'm not sure what they'll do today, so we'll just vlog it and see. He'll probably put something up my nose to have a look at it, I'm assuming. I did my sinus rinse last night. I didn't do it again this morning. I don't know if I was supposed to. They weren't specific, so surely it doesn't matter. Yeah, hopefully he'll say everything's healing as it should be. I have been sneezing a tiny bit this morning. I don't know if it's just because of all the grass around my parents' house, or maybe I'm just still a bit, you know, inflamed. How am I going for time? I'm still 10 minutes early, so I'm just going to take 5 minutes to go through with you guys, because I'll probably end this video after the post-op appointment, about the packing in my nose. I didn't really touch on that, so that was the worst part of the surgery, I guess. Having the packing in is really uncomfortable. As I say though, it's not painful, so it's definitely bearable. You just feel extremely stuffy. Like imagine a cold but like times 10. It's just so stuffy. Like
even if you've ever had braces and your teeth ache and stuff, like I was kind of getting it all around. It's very dense feeling when they take it out. Some people bleed, some people don't. This is what the nurse told me, so obviously I'm not an expert, but I'm just regurgitating the info. For me, it did bleed. I was kind of anticipating it would, because you guys saw I kept bleeding through my packing, and I had to have one of those, I don't know what they're called. They just give you a little cup to hold. It's like 2 big tampons basically, so she just slowly pulls out the packing. She was going, sorry. Yeah, it just feels not very nice, but it's not the worst. Like, getting my IUD in was worse pain than that. It's not that bad. It's just kind of gross. So I just shut my eyes, and then, you know, when the blood came into the cup, it just keeps bleeding for a while. So she pinched my nose for me once it was out. Only takes 10 seconds to pull them out, you know. It's nothing major. I just wanted to tell you guys in case you are interested. It's nothing horrific. It's just not very comfortable. She put my bed like this. It's the same when you donate blood. Your bed, like your feet are up this way, so you're kind of tilted backwards, and that's just so all the blood rushes to your head so you don't pass out. She did say some people do pass out. I didn't, but she was really lovely, the nurse I had. She said to me, whoa, that was the easiest one I've done. Like, great work. And then she kept chatting, and I was like just sitting there real quiet. And she's like, are you okay? I said, I'm feeling a bit woozy. And she's like, okay, just lie back. But I didn't want to lie back because then all the blood would go down my throat, and I knew that would make me feel sicker. So I just stayed like this. And she was such a darling. She like put ice on my forehead to stop me feeling dizzy. And I said, I'm hot. And she's like, thank you for telling me, you know, some more ice on. And I said, can you take my socks off? So she took my socks off of me. And then, yeah, after like literally 2 minutes, I stopped feeling dizzy and it was all good. I think she put 3 of those things on, so it kept refilling with blood. Should change it. Refilling with blood should change it, but honestly in like 5 or 10 minutes the bleeding stopped again, you know, being like so liquidy, and it just kind of was held in my nose, and that's how the clots start to form, because it starts to thicken. It's kind of yuck, but you know, it is what it is. So that's about the packing. I just feel like I couldn't explain it in detail when I had limited speech because I was so like sick. You guys could hear how I was. But yeah, that's probably the worst part of it. But if you have to get the surgery done, don't be frightened. It's over so quickly. And in terms of recovery from a surgery, it's really good pain-wise. Like, my tonsils were so much sorer. I was in quite a bit of pain on strong painkillers for a couple of weeks. And I remember getting fed up with it. I thought, oh my gosh, when am I going to feel better? Like, it was really a strung out process, and I was getting frustrated that I wasn't getting anything done, like I had work to do, and it just took so long to recover from. Whereas this has been really easy. I obviously have been lucky enough to be able to rest, which I'm sure has aided my recovery. Like, if you had kids, or, you know, you're really busy, it would probably take a little bit longer. But I've just been, yeah, resting, doing light work like emails and stuff, and so yeah, it's day 7 now, and as my friend said when I Skyped her last night, I'm pretty much normal. Like, I just sound like I've got a slight cold, but my energy levels are way back up again, and from now on it'll probably only get better. I still can't smell yet, so you hear I can get a little bit of air up now, which is cool. Probably still a little bit swollen in there. Anyway, he's the ear, nose, throat specialist, not me, so it's almost time to head in. Let's just go in now. And I'll vlog what I can in there. I'll let you guys know what happens. This post-op appointment is $98 for those of you wondering. I doubt you guys would go to the exact same place as me, but just give you a ballpark. I had a couple messages about the sinus rinse. Actually, a lot of messages, people saying it's like a love-hate thing. It was so funny. And yeah, lots of people saying they're excited for me to be able to smell, because apparently it's just like the best day ever. I can't wait. Okay, let's go in. It might be a bit revolting.
It's already a lot better. See, that's just a little bit of the blood thing there, just a bit of crusty stuff. So,
I did do the sinus rinse yesterday. But
oh, that's good. Yeah.
so should I do that every day?
Yeah, I think even 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh
would be good.
wow, okay.
But look, even this side is already, it's so much more open than it was.
It is, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's looking really good. Well, you obviously heal very well. That looks terrific.
Oh,
so
good.
yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So.
I had an irrational fear of them saying, oh, we didn't cut enough off. It's growing back. I don't know why. So that was such a good outcome. Hope you enjoyed the view of all my nostril hairs there. I do have quite a hairy nose. I have to trim my nostril hairs. I've discussed this with one of my friends. I won't like expose them on here, but they literally use a nostril trimmer, so I'm like, I should probably buy that. Obviously not right now. So info I can relay to you from that. It takes a good 6 to 8 weeks to recover generally, which I didn't realize. Obviously the first week is when you feel really drained. He did say to me actually prior to surgery it would be 2 weeks of feeling low energy, but I feel fine again already, so maybe it's not typical. I don't know if I got that on camera, but he was saying to me that I must be someone that heals really quickly. That does make sense because my piercings won't stay. You know, I had to take these out because my body kept trying to close them over. I can't do piercings unfortunately, but it's good for something like this, so I'm so thrilled, and it's just going to get better and better from here. So yeah, 6 to 8 weeks to really seeing the actual result from the surgery, and he said it can even take up to 6 months to really see the true final result, which I guess is kind of like a nose job. I don't really know. I think those take like years, but I know from watching those videos, like whenever a YouTuber gets their nose cosmetically done, that it doesn't look right for like 6 months, whereas mine obviously doesn't look any different. It still looks a tiny bit swollen, but like you'd never know from the outside, which I'm also chuffed with. He did tell me I wouldn't get any bruising or anything, but I don't know, I still was like, oh, that sounds too good to be true, because he undeviated my septum, which is like bone, but it hasn't bruised or anything, so yay, I'm so happy. All in all, I know a lot of people are needing to get the surgery, but they're just frightened. Do it. Get on the public waiting list now, even if you don't feel ready, because as I say, it's such a long wait. For this particular place, they couldn't even fit me on, so I ended up just paying for it, and to be fair, I left it so long anyway. Like, I was having these issues back in Sydney. I totally understand not wanting to get onto it quickly, but I would recommend doing it. Already I feel like where I was prior to surgery, and I'm only a week into recovery, so it's just going to get better and better, and it'll be like a long lasting effect. This new way they do the surgery, they used to cauterize the tissue in your nose and there was a chance of it growing back. This new way they do it, they tap into your bone or something. This is me loosely paraphrasing what the doctor told me. It's a 95% chance that it will not grow back, which was a big concern I had prior to like forking out that much money. You know, will I have to do it again? Very unlikely that you will. Pain and recovery wasn't that bad. I did just edit the rest of the vlog and I was laughing at me in the hospital. It's kind of like sad, but it's also funny because I was just so drugged up. Just wanted to keep everything in to show you an authentic experience. Would I recommend it? Definitely. If you need it, do it. So I hope this video helped you guys. As I said, leave me any comments down below or questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. I love you. Mwah. Bye.